Folktale Friday, where we travel the globe through the stories of old. I'm Danielle with St. Louis Public Library, and I'm so glad you're here. Today's story comes from Norway, a Scandinavian country in Europe. It's about three brothers, a king, and some unusual tools. So let's get comfy. It's time for a story. This is the story of Boots and his brothers. Once upon a time, there lived a king. He lived in a beautiful castle, way up on high on a hilltop. His life was almost perfect. The king had two problems. The first was a tree so large it blocked his window. Even worse, the tree couldn't be cut down. Every time it was cut, it would grow back twice as large. The second problem, the king had no well to drink water from. The ground around his castle was so hard no shovel could dig a hole. The king was frustrated, so he sent out a royal decree. Whoever can cut down this tree and dig me a well will get treasures equal to half the kingdom. News of the king's request spread far away throughout the kingdom, even to the house of three brothers named Peter, Paul, and Boots. Boots was the youngest and most curious of all the brothers. They decided they would try to cut down the tree and build the well. So off they went. They marched toward the castle. Soon, while deep in the forest, Boots heard a strange sound. Thwack, thwack, thwack. He wondered what it was. His brothers said, "It's just a lumberjack cutting down a tree. Don't be silly." But Boots was too curious, so he ran off to find the source of the sound. Deep in the forest, Boots found an axe chopping down a tree all on its own. The axe turned to Boots and said, "I've been waiting for you. Take me with you." So Boots grabbed the axe, put it in his pocket, and ran back to his brothers. Soon, Boots heard another sound, trunk, 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 and he wondered what it was. His brothers said, "It's just someone digging a hole. Just ignore it." But Boots was too curious, so he went out searching for the sound, and he came across a shovel digging a hole all on its own. The shovel said, "I've been waiting for you. Take me with you." So Boots grabbed the shovel and put it in his pocket. Soon after that, Boots heard another sound. Blub, blub, blub. His brothers said, "It's just a stream, and if you go off this time, we're leaving you behind." But Boots was too curious. He had to know. So he followed the source of the sound, and he came across a walnut pouring out a never-ending stream. The walnut said, "Whoa, whoa, whoa." So he stuffed it with some moss, and then it said, "Take me with you." And so put more moss in the walnut and put it in his pocket. By the time Boots arrived at the castle, there was no one to be found except the tree, which had grown even larger. The king was there, and he said, "Everyone who's tried had failed, so I banished them. And you shouldn't try either." But Boots was determined. Boots took out the axe, and it got right to work. Thwack, 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 it chopped down the tree. Then Boots pulled out the shovel. Trunk, trunk, trunk. It dug a deep hole. Finally, Boots pulled out the walnut and placed it on the edge of the hole. He took out the moss, and water sprung forth, filling up the hole. The king was ecstatic. He ordered his servants to bring the riches out. But before Boots left, he asked the king for a favor. He wanted the king to bring back everyone that had been banished, including his brothers. His brothers returned, and everyone threw a big party in Boots' honor. The day was saved, and it was all thanks to Boots and his endless curiosity. The end. If you like that story, you'll love this book about another Norwegian folktale, The Three Billy Goats Gruff by Jerry Pinkney. It's the classic tale of three goat siblings as they try to cross a bridge to get to the lush green grass on the other side. These beautiful illustrations will captivate even the youngest readers, and the surprise twist ending will captivate even the oldest. So get ready to pay the troll and check this out from the Children's Nonfiction Collection. If you're looking for a fun and interactive way to read, make sure you visit our storybook walk at the Ruth Porter Mall Park. Enjoy the great outdoors while reading a fantastic story. This month's book is One Little Lot, The 1-2-3s of an Urban Garden by Diane C. Mullen. You'll have tons of fun walking with your little explorer as you read page by page how a tiny community lot became a stunning urban garden. So lace up your walking shoes and make sure you tune in next time for a brand new story from a brand new place. See you later.